So, welcome back to day 5 or day 8, I guess. So, what happened is, mm yesterday I decided to meet Pradeep Singh Gupta sir. So, basically, Pradeep Singh Gupta is the most influential teacher of my college. So, I decided to meet him regarding. So, basically, I thought, you see, I always thought that I lack confidence. And when I reached out Pradeep Singh Gupta sir, so the only thing which was in my mind was, what if I got eliminated in the GDPI round after qualifying the written examination of CAT? What if this happened? What if that happened? So basically, I approached him regarding my communication skills, so as to improve my communication skills. What are the key phases or key steps I can apply onto my daily life so as to improve my confidence? But I ended up finding a mentor. So basically, Pradeep Singh Gupta is a well knowledgeable person, has previously owned a coaching of CAT, and has a very vast knowledge regarding this particular examination, to be very specific. So tomorrow he has called me for a meeting. I don't know the exact time, and I'll go meet him in the third period or second period, I guess. I'll tell him everything, that this is the condition of my preparation. So currently, I would like to dictate you everything. So I have started to prepare for CAT recently, and if I talk about cons, so basically, if you don't know, CAT has three major subjects. Like CAT has three major subjects. Like it has quants, it has LRDI, and it has VA and RC. So quants, I started with averages, and I have completed averages because I have solved ample amount of questions in that chapter. And if I talk about and currently I am completing percentages chapter, and I have watched half the videos which are meant to be watched for, so as to gain complete knowledge about that chapter. So basically, if I talk about LRDI, specifically in LR, I have done arrangements chapter, but I think that there is something missing in the circular arrangement question, because I have no confidence in that sector particularly. I think that this is nothing but lack of practice, but with time I'll gather some confidence so as to solve those questions as well. So if I talk about VA and RC section, so the main concern and the main problem in my preparation is with this section particularly, because with VA, I started to prepare. When I started to prepare, the first subject that I opted to start my preparation with was VA, and in VA, in verbal ability specifically, I started with sentence correction. So basically, what happened is, sentence correction. After giving 5 days of complete labor into that chapter, watching a one shot of more than 8 hours, and solving 150 or 200 plus examples, and like 75-80 plus questions, I was not able to achieve an accuracy rate of more than 50%, or sometimes my accuracy rate fell to 20% or even 10% in some cases. So I was very demotivated, because if a person is not able to solve even 50% or 10% or 20% questions correctly in a set of 10 questions, then he would find himself very demotivated at the very start of his preparation. So I dumped this idea of mine to start with VA, and I jumped onto RC. So currently I try to solve at least one RC per day, and the situation continues in RC as well. I'm not able to hit an accuracy rate of more than 50%. Sometimes it falls to 30%, and obviously it depends upon the difficulty level of the particular RC. But more or less, my average accuracy rate is 50% or 40%, I would say. So this is what happens. Like, if I tell you, if an RC has 4 questions with it, and on an average basis, generally I am able to solve two of them. Two of them are solved correctly, and the remaining two, either I'll leave them, either I'll not attempt those questions, or I'll attempt them wrong. So it will end up deducting my so it will end up in negative marking. So it is a very negative point in this case. So this is the whole scenario of my preparation right now. So, and currently I have uh, put my CAT exam preparation on hold, so as to prepare for my sessionals as well, because I am in civil, and civil is totally practice based trade. So if you are not prepared well, you would fail in the examination. So I have put all my CAT preparation in hold, and I am totally into my sessional exam prep. So another so this was the whole scenario of my preparation. So tomorrow when I'll meet him, when we will approach the ending of the meeting, I'll ask him for a favor. I'll surely ask him for a favor. So basically I'll ask him that if he could give me 10 to 15 minutes on a weekly basis, like 10 to 15 minutes, or even 2 to 3 minutes would be enough for me. I would just come up to him and tell him that okay, so in the preceding week, in the prior week, I have completed this topics, and these were the problems that I faced, and these were the strategies that I applied to so as to tackle those problems, or to resent or to resolve those issues. And sir can give his feedback, and sir will give his feedback. Or obviously if I have some theoretical query or some subject related query, I would go to him and ask those questions to him. So basically this is what I will ask him. So basically I'll approach him and I'll say that, so please, if you could give me 10 to 15 minutes, or even 2 to 3 minutes would be enough for me on a weekly basis. I'll just come up to you, and I'll just update you that I'll just update you that in this particular week, these are the topics that I touched, and these are the problems that I am facing currently in my preparation, and these are the strategies, or these are the solutions that I applied to solve these problems, or to resolve these issues. And you can also give me feedback, if any, or you can also give me a weekly goal. So 10 to 15 minutes, so 5 to 10 minutes would be enough for me. I know you are very busy, but please sir, at this point of time I have not considered to purchase any course. So all I need is a mentor like you, and it would be a great pleasure if I had you on board. Thank you. It would be a great pleasure if I had you on board. Yes sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So can we just fix Monday as the can we just lock Monday as our meeting day? Monday lunch? Okay sir. So I'll come up to you by 12:20, 22, and we'll meet. Thank you very much sir. Thank you very much, and very sorry for your weekly for this interruption of 10 to 15 minutes on a weekly basis. Thank you very much sir. Thank you. So this is the whole scenario, and I'll come up to you on YouTube. I think that I have gained some confidence by speaking English on a very frequent basis. So here we are, and tomorrow I'll update you that what happened in that meeting. And currently today, as of now, I have studied nothing regarding my sessional examination. I'm just boasting that I am preparing for sessional by putting all my CAT exam prep on hold, but I am not preparing for my sessionals as well. As of now, I have to watch like 10 to 15 videos of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes each, and I have to complete that playlist. That is only for one subject, and there are 4 more subjects like that. So I have to complete it all, and it's a lot in my plate, and I have to manage it all. But happens, it's life. Thank you. Bye bye.